This is Captain Steve again from Fishing Franks and doing a little tips and things for you guys. I get the question all the time, what knot do you use to tie your braid to your mono, or your braid to your fluoro mono leader? Well, with the industrial microwave guides on rods, the tip's really small, so you definitely need a knot that's going to go through that top guide without destroying your knot or not casting well. Well, of course, we all know the FG is out there, and it's a little bitty knot. But the knot that I tend to use, because it's a lot easier to tie, and you got way more room for error on this knot than you do an FG, is called an Alberto knot. Now, this is obviously the line. This is your braid coming off of your reel. This is my leader. Now, for this example, we're using big mono because you can see it. But what we do is you take your end of your braid, you make a loop. Let me show you that because I didn't. So all I'm doing is looping it, making a loop into the leader. Okay. Now you want to take your end of your braid and go through the loop and pull you off, a decent amount. Now I'm right-handed, so all I'm doing is folding this back and pinching the knot off with my left hand. Now come underneath my thumb with the tag end of the braid. Now I'm going to go around this 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm going in the same direction. I'm just going to go back towards my fingers 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, very important, guys. You see how this end of the braid is coming up through that loop. So rabbit comes out of the hole, rabbit goes back in the hole. Now what that does is forms a square knot on the end of your loop. Now you want to hold both ends of your braid and just pull. Now when I pull it tight, all I do is take this tag in and cinch the knot up. And there it is. And that's a little, now the knot looks kind of big because I'm using 50-pound braid and 40-pound leader. But on 15-pound or 20-pound braid with a 30-pound leader, it's a little bitty tiny knot. And this little guy will slide right through your guides. Another big advantage to doing this is, let's just say, for example, if you're a snook fisherman, I can take this leader and tie 6 feet of it and reel it right through my guides into my reel. And then when I get a snook, and each time you do it, frays your line out, you just clip that little bit off, then you don't have to do this whole process again. You got a 5-foot leader on there, and you can just retie your hook. But that's called an Alberto knot, and that's the knot I use religiously for tarpon, redfish. It doesn't matter. Even Gulf fishing, I've used this knot. It's very strong, and it will not. The harder you pull, the tighter it gets.
And it's the perfect knot for the reaper rod,
Perfect knot for reaper rods. It will go. It slips right through the guides.
Awesome. Thank you, Stephen.
You're very welcome.